أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد وانتشت روحي وصار الدمع يجري يا إلهي خذ بقلبي للرشاد أشرقت نفسي بنور من فؤادي حينما رددت يا رب العباد.
Then begins the next chapter saying فضل التوحيد وما يكفر من الذنوب, the merits of Tawheed and the sins that it expiates, or its expiating of sins. It can be translated in both ways. Now, the Shaykh Rahmatullah alayhi, after mentioning the obligation of Tawheed, the evidences that prove the obligation, the wujub of Tawheed, he then goes on to mentioning the merits, the rewards, the desirable benefits of Tawheed, in order to entice us, in order to entice us to comply with Tawheed, to encourage us, to show us that Tawheed has great benefits, and Tawheed has numerous benefits. Shaykh Abdul Rahman bin Nasir al-Sa'di, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have mercy on him, says that the khair, all that is good in this world and the next, is from the merits and benefits of Tawheed. Shaykh Muhammad Abdul Wahab rahimahullah ta'ala, he mentions a number of these fadail, though not all of them. He mentions that the person who complies with Tawheed, that he shall attain safety, security in this world, and that he shall be given guidance in this dunya, in this world, and in the akhirah, the next. He also shows us that from the fadail, from the merits of Tawheed, is that the one who adheres to it shall be taken out of the fire, or perhaps he will not enter it at all. That the person who adheres to Tawheed shall enter Jannah. And he puts great emphasis on the fact that Tawheed expiates one's sins. This is one of the greatest merits, the greatest rewards of Tawheed. The stronger a person's Tawheed is, the more security, the more guidance he attains as a result of it. The stronger a person's Tawheed is, the more sins will be expiated. And the person whose Tawheed is complete, then all of his sins shall be expiated. As we will see when we discuss the text, the evidences that Shaykh Muhammad Abdul Wahab rahimahullah ta'ala mentions in this chapter. The Shaykh rahmatullah alayh begins after mentioning the chapter heading, وَقَوْلِ اللَّهِ تَعَالَى وَالَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَلَمْ يَلْبِسُوا إِيمَانَهُمْ بِظُلْمٍ أُولَٰئِكَ لَهُمُ الْأَمْنُ وَهُمْ مُهْتَدُونَ. Those who have faith and do not mix up their faith with wrongdoing, dhulm, they are the ones who are safe. It is they who are guided. Now, the term dhulm, wrongdoing, in this ayah refers to shirk, because Ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, in an authentic hadith reported by both Bukhari and Muslim, mentioned that when this ayah was revealed, when this verse was revealed, it was very hard. It was very hard upon the Sahaba. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala be pleased with them. And then they said to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who from us does not mix his faith with dhulm, with wrongdoing? Meaning, who from us does not commit wrongdoing or does dhulm in any way? The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, it is not what you think. Dhulm is shirk. Have you not heard the saying of the righteous servant, meaning Luqman alayhi salam, inna shirka la dhulmun azim, that shirk is a great form of wrongdoing. So dhulm in this ayah means shirk. So those of the believers who refrain from committing shirk, all the different types of shirk, major shirk, minor shirk, apparent shirk, and hidden shirk. Those who refrain from these, then they will be granted safety, aman, in this world, and they shall be guided in this dunya and the akhirah. And some of the scholars have mentioned that aman here refers to the tranquility that one experiences in their hearts. The absence of one's the absence of one feeling depressed or anxious on account of other than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the more a person abstains from shirk, then he will be given safety and guidance in accordance to his abstinence from a shirk. If he abstains from all the different types of shirk, then he will have complete safety and complete guidance. And if there's any deficiency in his tawheed, if he commits any forms of minor shirk, then he will lose a portion of that security, a portion of that aman. If he is guilty of major shirk, then he will lose that reward completely, as he will no longer be in the fold of Islam, and he shall enter the hellfire. Now there is an opinion held by Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah ta'ala, that dhulm in this ayah refers to all types of dhulm. Dhulm which is shirk, the dhulm that a person does to himself, the wrong that a person does to himself by committing sins, the dhulm that the servants may inflict upon one another. And if we take this opinion, then there is an inversely proportional relationship between dhulm and the aman, the safety and guidance mentioned in this ayah. So the more a person abstains from dhulm, the more aman he receives, and the more he commits dhulm, then his aman will become deficient accordingly. The Shaykh rahmatullah alayhi then mentions the hadith. He says, عن عبادة بن صامت قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من شهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأن محمدا عبده ورسوله وأن عيسى عبد الله ورسوله وكلمته ألقاها إلى مريم وروح منه والجنة حق والنار حق أدخله الله الجنة على ما كان من العمل أخرجاه. Whoever bears witness that there is no true God worthy of worship except Allah, He is alone and has no partner, and that Muhammad is His servant and His messenger, and that Isa is Allah's servant and messenger, and His word that He cast upon Maryam, and the Spirit from Him, that paradise is true and the fire is true. Allah will enter him into paradise, whatever his deeds. It is recorded by Bukhari and Muslim. Whatever his deeds means here, Allah will enter him into paradise. Whatever his deeds means that he shall enter Jannah even if he falls short with regards to his wajibat, those acts of obedience that are obligatory upon him, even if he has some sins. So in this hadith, the Prophet ﷺ tells us that the one who testifies to Allah's Tawhid, to the fact that Muhammad ﷺ is his messenger, and all the other things mentioned in the hadith, that Isa is the servant of Allah and his messenger and his word that he directed to Maryam and his spirit from him, and he believes in Jannah and Nar, he believes in the resurrection, then Allah will enter him into Jannah, whatever his deeds.